There we go. Got to add the audio tracks. Alright, we should be good to go here. Oh shit. There we go. Alright, so still a 1-to-1 game. Is it white noise when I have the push stuck on? Alright, we'll give that a try, I guess. Usually my mic's too quiet to even hear, so. Alright, so I didn't see that cap by Origin Ducks, but they do take the lead. Looks like it was Rat Pack that got it. Alright, so with power-ups coming up, we'll see if either team can kind of get established a offensive string here. Looks like Origin Ducks will have a double flaccid right before power-ups come up, but 2 rolling bombs will go to Yachts and Thots, so it doesn't end up being that much of a problem. Now, shaky on that contain from Yachts and Thots, but they are able to get the double reset anyway. If you coming in, Rat Pack gonna be able to clean him up, and Prism not quite able to get the solo reset. Costanza not gonna be passed. And now FU will be passed at least 3, at least 2 I should say. And this will be a cap for Yachts and Thots. I think I would call that a little bit of shaky play on OkayHens' part. Not really sure what they were doing out in mid or in base really. Now 2 of the 3 powers going to OkayHens, with the rolling bomb being one of them, so Juke Juice will be in play for each team. Now Dope's gonna be past a few. FU's gonna have to stay alive. He's coming in hot and Quibble's right there. But with a Juke Juice, she should be able to stay alive, but Yachts and Thots really not getting the base in time. That was almost a cap for Dope. Yachts and Thots took a really long time getting back to OD. Or Re, I should say. Dope still with the flag. It's going to be alive for the time being. And Costanza's going to get returned, so now Origin Ducks threatening. And Dope not quite able to take the boost how he wanted. And Costanza with the smart anti there. Rat Pack's going to be out past 3 though, and Yachts and Thots playing a bit dangerous OD there. FU had rushed out to base, or rushed out to mid I should say, and Mex had grabbed. And it shouldn't have, and Rat Pack will bring it in for the cap. Tech Pro hoping there for OkayHens. Thots going with the 3-0 strat. No one's on offense for Origin Ducks, but it didn't really end up helping him get out of base at all. That's with an okay boost to stay ahead. Now next we'll do the smart thing and go back and play anti. 2 tag pros though for OkayHens. He'll want to leave anti, or I guess he was staying for the pup. If he's gonna have to stay live, and Rat Pack's gonna have his own gate, and that will be a 2-cap lead for OkayHens. Unfortunate there for Yachts and Thots with power-ups coming up. Max ended up, or should have ended up leaving to try and prevent the cap, but so they will be able to keep him base in these last few seconds. So a 4-2 lead for OkayHens. Alright, so 4-2 lead after the first half for OkayHens. Not really. Their play was at least better than last week's. You know, not really any big mistakes, and really all the caps for Origin Ducks were, you know, well earned. But if they can just get a little more aggressive, I think, and do a bit better job with positioning, then they should be able to stay competitive in this half. Alright, so this will be half 2 with OkayHens having a 2-cap lead. Looks like they'll switch up their offense and put in Ty and GG in place of the open Rat Pack. So will stay reset for these first few tries from each offense. Ty getting some minutes last night in the majors game. GG's going to be coming in now past 1. Not quite going to be able to come into base quite yet. Guts with a bit of a messy boost. Might have just wanted to stay patient there, but Mex had the anti, so that'll be a reset for Yachts and Thots. Ty is not going to quite be able to pick up a rolling. Mex is able to just sneak it out by him. GG could be loose here, but FU gets the fortunate bounce off the rolling. Let's see if FU can get out past Origin Ducks, but Prism is able to just pick him off the boost. Both teams doing a good job right now of just forcing the double flacids, honestly. No one has gotten a chance yet. So power-ups coming up, we'll see if any team can get the first real capping opportunity. Be 2 tag pros, 1 for each team. And it looks like Boats and Holds will get the first chance here. They're not quite going to have a lead though, and Ty's able to get aggressive. Costanza, unfortunately, will have his tag pro run out before it's able to be of any use. Costanza almost being able to work his way around the defense, but now it'll be FU's turn to try and come in. Costanza will end up staying and try to help block, but now he'll decide to go for regrab instead. FU just getting past Ty. He'll have the boost, but he takes it a bit errantly. And now 2 Juke Juices will go to OkayHens, but if Costanza can use this rolling bomb effectively. Looks like Boats and Holds will still be able to get the reset, and to have 2v2 blocks here. FU makes a nice move, but Ty is in the right position. Alright, so both teams reset again, and so far a much slower half. Both defenses doing their jobs really well, so. Alright, we'll have power-ups come up again. Looks like each team should win their base pup, and an extra juke juice will go to FU. Arge gonna be able to pretty much negate that though with just sitting on base, sitting on the flag with his tag pro. So it looks like this power-up round will be pretty much another uneventful one. Ooh, FU gets juked there, but Guts is able to pick up the flag carrier. Take a look at the stats when things die down. FU not quite going to be able to pass, and GG will be passed, and that will be a cap, the first one of the game with less than halfway to go. Finally, one team gets a cap. I think it was Mex might have had a chance with the boost, but it was still just a rough angle to try and make the snipe. Ty coming in now with 2v2 blocks. He'll still be able to work his way in. Costanza does the right thing by playing anti. GG though still going to be out past 2 now. If you're able to catch up. And you won't be able to keep the reset though. Mex is going to be able to just barely be able to hold. And now he will be out with some nice aggressive flag carrying. Quibble last ahead, but she will be ahead. And in the right place to get the regrab. 2 power-ups again going to boats and holds. Only one of them useful though in a juke juice. And now Yachts and Thots have the 2v2 blocks. Guts gonna kind of stay patient enough for Quibble to catch up with him. FU's now going to have to stay ahead as Prism was past everyone. And still alive, and FU just barely stays alive long enough. Prism though is doing the same. Both teams had really close opportunities there to cap. Neither able to do so though. Now Costanza going to get returns, and FU will look to do the same with the next round of power-ups coming up. See if Ty can make his way with the portals, but it looks like he will be contained. Costanza with a nice 2v1, and it looks like all 3 power-ups this time will go to boats and holds. They really need to start getting something going though, with only, well, with less than 3 minutes left. Quibble with a nice boost around the tag pro. So not what boats and holds wanted to have happen with all 3 power-ups going to them, as they will all run out. And Yachts and Thots currently down 3 caps with just more than 2 minutes to go. This looks good for Origin Ducks now with only 1 defender base, and Ty will be able to get out. They will have anti though, but 3 in base will be able to be enough for OkayHens to get the return. Alright, so 1 power up going to, or 2 power ups going to Origin Ducks. Guts with the tag pro is going to want to force this. If he can die, then he should be able to clear out base. And he will play anti-kiss. Might not be bad for Yachts and Thots, but again, they need to get something going quickly here if they want a chance. And oh, that was a good opportunity, but Quibble is in the right place. Yachts and Thots with the regrab train now though. Costanza can take it slow. Now Origin Ducks pressuring for a return. Ty not quite able to get the solo. He has the bomb though, and he will be able to pick up FU. And it looks like that will be the reset for OkayHens that might do it. Two of the 3 power-ups going to OkayHens. Looks like Ty will be able to get out past 3 if he's going to have to make a play, which he does. Really good step up there from FUCK. Kind of dawdles in base though, and looks like it doesn't end up being too big of a problem. And now Guts is going to be returned just in time for Ty to get the last cap. Or possibly the last cap. GG will be past 2. And they will be able to get another one. So that'll be a 7-2 win for OkayHens. Alright, so again, not too sloppy of a play from boats and holds, and some good plays too from OkayHens. But on the side of Yachts and Thots, it was just not really playing aggressive enough when they needed to. They had opportunities with the regrab train around the, I don't know, 5 to 8 minute mark. But they just, and a couple rounds too, I think, with all 3 power-ups, but just not quite able to capitalize on any opportunities in the first game, in the second half, and not enough opportunities in the first half. So we'll move on to Jardum now, which should hopefully be a bit more exciting. We saw in the Majors game last night a, I think it was 5 cap, you know, opening for boats and holds. So hopefully it should be a bit more high scoring this time around. So a bit of a substitution here for Origin Ducks, as Effie's going to be able to make a nice move to get out past 3. Dope is going to be able to grab, but he puts himself in the wrong corner, and now Effie should have the cap here, and he will. As we see Dope being substituted in for GG. Okay, Yachts and Thots hopefully look to be reset here. A bit iffy again on that contain. You see it a little often here. Now Mech's going to be able to delay Ty off the boost. We'll be able to play anti, and Costanza will have the return in base. Looks like a juke juice for each team. As Dope's now going to be able to get out past 3, but Mech's able to catch up with the team tiles, and Yachts Thots will do a good job of getting reset there. So we see on this map, maybe the most out of any this season, the importance of being able to like establish offensive momentum with the regrab train. You know, you can really pile on the caps in a very short amount of time, and it's really hard. I mean, anti is like crucial on this map if you want to try and get a reset. Now Ty looking to be able to pass a couple, not quite going to be able to get into base. 2 tag pros though will go to OkayHens, and it looks like they should be able to get out past 3 now. Mechs will get a grab off, and Dope ended up going to regrab with the tag pro. Maybe not the most necessary move, and so Yachts and Thots will be able to force the 2 tag pros to go fruitless. Dope with a nice handoff from Ty, but Guts is able to clean him up. So obviously a slower start than we saw last night. Both defenses doing a good job right now of you know, being in the good positions to you know, stop the offenses from getting anything going. Now next we'll pick a bit of rolling. All the power-ups have been doubled so far. Effie with a pretty good kiss actually to get the defuse. Costanza's still going to be safe. Now Mex will be able to make a nice move to get out past 2. Dope's going to stay alive at least for a little while though. Mech's not quite able to make a nice move on Prism. Now Guts will be past 3 and Mech's had the anti. Let's see if they can communicate the cap, and they will be able to. Looks like Guts will have a lag out though. I think we'll see Rod Delaney now. Oh nope. Looks like he'll be able to get in time, but Ty's still going to be able to get out past 1. And they won't be able to. And now FU's going to stay alive if he can. No, Ty was in the right spot. So 2 juke juices. Again, both the power-ups the same. Stanza is coming in now, but Ty's going to be able to clean him up. Quibble had the anti. We'll hear what Yachts and Thots are. Actually, I don't want to do that. FU now is going to be past 3, past 2, but OkayHens are able to catch up. I'll see if Prism can get out. Guts not quite able to make the snipe. Now Dope has anti, and FU's gonna have to stay alive for the time being, which he will be able to do it. Not quite able to get the counter cap though. But Costanza's coming in with pace, and he'll have to backtrack now. Let's see if OkayHens can get reset here. Yeah, looks like they will be able to with power-ups coming up. And this will be the first round we finally get with the different power-up for each team. So far, OkayHens with a 6-4 advantage. And a double flaccid from Yachts and Thots not going to be what they need right now, and Ty will be able to bring in the first cap for OkayHens. Yachts and Thots have been doing a pretty good job of getting out of base solo, to be honest. There have been a couple instances, I think. So now Yachts Thots going to be reset. Power-ups coming up. And it looks like FU will elect to just get the free grab, and he will be past 2 as a result. Ty able to hold just long enough, and now Dope's going to get a rolling. 2 rollings now for OkayHens. You wouldn't be wrong to just kiss the rolling re, but it's like OkayHens are going to be reset, and Prism's coming in with the rolling. Smartly knows his timer was running down though. Now Yachts and Thots in good position as it is to get the reset. Next can get the solo. He will be able to still stay ahead though. And now this is going to be where Yachts and Thots need to clutch up, and Mex will get the solo. Now Yachts and Thots gonna let the flag out of base, and OkayHens in position to win both of the power-ups. Mex is able to get the defuse though. Now Ty is going to be out with the Tag Pro follow, and Hargay makes a good decision to, or didn't really end up mattering, but Tag Pro following Ty with the Tag Pro there. Now 2 quick caps for OkayHens give them the lead, and looking to make it 3. Dope's still able to stay alive. And it looks like, ooh, Costanza almost had the out there past a few. So now Dope not quite going to be able to pick up the boost. And Prism will be able to win a Juke Juice. And Dope's going to have a free grab now, pass a couple. Ty wins the rolling, and Dope is passed, and that'll be a cap. Nice blocks there from OkayHens. Now tie with the rollings, gonna make it another one. Oh, almost makes it another one. Nice bomb there from Boats and Holds. He's still got the opportunity though if he's gonna have to stay alive, and he does. Boats and Holds need to get this reset though. They haven't had the flag solidly in base for a little while now. And now Prism's going to be able to make it out. And stands a bit of a risky grab, but he's able to get out. And now Mex is going to have the reset, and that's going to be a cap for Boats and Holds. Good anti there from Mex as he gets the return and the block. We'll see if Boats and Holds can win this left power up. They haven't been able to do so yet, I don't think. And Dope will be able to pick it up. And it looks like he'll be able to pick up a lawnmower as a result of having the tag pro. And now Prism's going to be able to pass a few. And they're going to have to find some sort of play. And Costanza does just that. Good pickup of the rolling. And it'll be passed too with a nice move off the wall. Dope just able to get the grab out in time though. We'll see if Boats and Holds make the right play to play anti here. FU should have been the one to do it, but who's to say whether he would have been back in time to get the actual reset itself. FU now, Costanza with the anti, so oh, and Boats and Holds going to be passed, and Mex will be able to bring in the equalizer just as time runs down. Ty now doesn't have time to give them the lead again, so some good back and forth there. Results in a tie at the end. Okay, so we'll see who comes out on top here. Alright, so we've launched. I didn't get a chance to see whether any substitutions were made. It looks like they will put the rotate offense in on Origin Ducks. It'll be GG with Rat Pack on offense. Lineup still the same for Boats and Holds. GG with a nice block from Rat Pack, but Mex will have the boost. And a good contain there from Yachts and Thots, maintains the reset. GG will try to use this bomb to get out. He won't quite be able to though. And now a return would give Yachts and Thots the cap, but oh, now Mex for the reset. Hargay able to make a nice move to get out though. Yeah, Yachts and Thots had the return for cap, but I believe it was Rat Pack able to hold just long enough. And now I think both power-ups, yeah, both power-ups went to Origin Ducks there. They'll have the Juke Juice to stay though. 3 in base now for OkayHens. Prism not quite able to get past though. And now Yachts and Thots gonna have to make a play here, and GG not quite able to work his way around. Costanza with a pretty good delay of Rat Pack. Although Rat Pack did have a couple opportunities there to just go right past him. And now, not necessarily the best path to take with the flag. Lets Yachts and Thots get reset. He just put his regrab in a position to be able to be returned there pretty easily. So we'll see if Origin Ducks can win some of these power-ups. It'll be 2 rollings though. Both going to them, but we'll have another quiet round. Really surprised how slow this map is played in this game, but I guess that just speaks to the defenses stepping up. Now we'll see if seems like Origin Ducks so far have been the better team as far as like coordination goes offensively. You know, they haven't like gotten out much more than boats and holds, but it just feels like when they're grabbing, it's been more of a coordinated effort. Prism's gonna take a nice route to clean up Costanza. Now FU will pick up a Juke Juice, but GG's gonna be past a few. Guts will be ahead though, as well as Max. But Max with an untimely Flaccid leads to GG having a completely open route for the cap. Now Rat Pack with some nice moves. He will be past 1 here. So despite some nice moves to get past the OD, not quite able to take it all the way. Now GG with a nice bump grab. He will have the boost. And he will get his own return. Mech's gonna Flaccid as well. So now GG bringing it in, but Guts able to clean it up. Mex with the anti gets Yachts and Thots to the reset with power-ups coming up. Now GG going to Flaccid, and Guts gonna be past a few. We'll see if he waits for the pup. He will get it, but will die. Stands on the other end having a rolling regrab though. This could be good for Yachts and Thots if they play it right. But Guts not quite going to be able to get the return in time. So despite a power-up advantage there, Yachts and Thots not able to close out again. And a nice handoff though, lets FU be out. GG will be as well though. A kiss wouldn't have been bad there, but FU somehow able to stay alive. Guts not going to be able to take the boost though. Now both teams just really holding away. Mex is going to have another opportunity though. And this is a good regrab train for Yachts and Thots, but they need to actually capitalize on something. Origin Ducks have been doing a good job on OD. And it seems like the opportunity has never fully been there for boats and holds. And just as I say that, FU is going to take a nice boost and walk it in for the cap. GG with the rolling though, this is a good opportunity. Origin Ducks have 3 on, boats and holds had 3 on OD though. Now most caught behind the flag though, but they will be able to reposition themselves. And now Yachts and Thots pressuring for the reset. But GG a nice move. FU is going to be out now past a few. Costanza does still have the flag in base, but they will not be able to work it in. But so far, Boats and Holds have been doing the better job of keeping the regrab train going. Origin Ducks have seemed to be on OD most of the game. Now Prism's gonna have a good chance though. He will be past a few. And now see if Boats and Holds can make this work. Quibble though with the tag pro. FU's still gonna be alive. Quibble preventing really anything from happening from that though, with her tag pro. Now GG will get returned, and FU's going to have the walk around for the cap. Nice play there from Yachts and Thots. Despite Quibble's tag pro and base. So Yachts and Thots, both teams will have the reset here. And we'll have another round of power-ups coming up. Still plenty of time for Origin Ducks to get something going. FU with a nice move to get out past 2. You won't be ahead of GG though. Juju's going to each team. And there will be a kiss. But Prism has the Juju's to look to get the reset. And GG won't quite be able to wrap it around. Guts was just in the right position. See now if Mex probably should have played anti there. Guts would do well to kiss, but gets returned instead. Now GG making nice moves on Costanza, but he'll walk it back into the red base. Guts not quite able to get the return on Prism. And Yachts and Thots missing anti again. GG's gonna look to have the reset here for OkayHens. Prism somehow still alive and still has the boost, still alive, but not able to come in now. See if he can catch Yachts and Thots going for power-ups. Origin Duck's gonna end up giving up both of them. They've done a pretty good job so far of neutralizing them, but this is a good opportunity for OkayHens. FU with a really nice grab though, just in time. This should be good though for Origin Ducks. We'll see if Costanza can delay long enough. He won't be able to though. So the game is all tied up now. Origin Ducks have the regrab train. They have the 2v2 blocks in base. And GG probably had that cap. Looks like he'll get it anyways. Still nice blocks from OkayHens. And Yachts and Thots desperately needs to start playing anti-regrab here. Now Rat Pack gonna make a nice move. FU got juked there. And this is starting to unravel now for Yachts and Thots. Guts did have the anti though. And a nice bomb. He won't be able to keep the flying base though. And Quibble with some nice moves around the blocks. Means a 3 to cap lead now. And just as I had said before, there's always definitely the possibility of you know, really either team starting to chain together these long trains. Now I mean, Yachts and Thots able to get out and get another cap. And with power-ups coming up, or power-ups going out, that would have been a good opportunity, but Yachts and Thots just ended up double flacceting. It's going to be crucial now for Yachts and Thots to keep the flag in base. They definitely still have time, but they need to get something, they need to get the flag out of base. And next we'll do that, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough, as Origin Ducks will take the sweep this week with a 2 cap win on Jardim. Alright, so that'll do it for this game. I'll have the Banana Boat Crew game right at 10-15. At least better play there from Origin Ducks than last week, but still not quite enough to pull out the win in either game. They kept it relatively competitive. I'd say, you know, despite the score, it was pretty singular opportunities for OkayHens on Transilio. And obviously the score much closer on Jardum, but unfortunately for them, they are not able to come away with a win in either game. So we'll see how the next games shape up with Banana Boat Crew and Red Hot Chili Poppers. We'll see you in a little while.